J.I., J.I. Everybody in the middle. When I say J.I., y'all say D. J.I., J.I. Everybody on my left hand side. When I say J.I., y'all say duh. J.I., J.I. Make some motherfucking noise for yourselves right quick.
Okay. I'm gonna get the sweat off my face and just start this thing. First of all, thank you so much for having us.
No problem. Thank y'all for having me.
It's my utmost pleasure, like for real. I study you and your body of work as feverishly as Reese Witherspoon in Legally Blonde, so that's quite drastic. Okay. Very insane. But I will leave the introduction part to you. So here we go. For my audience who is not familiar with you and your work, who are you and what do you do?
My name is J.I.D. I'm from East Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm an artist, rapper. I guess I sing a little bit, but mainly like a rap artist.
Just to be clear, because I see that it's covered in all the interviews, it's J.I.D. if I would introduce you as, and the award winner is
yes.
J.I.D.
Yes.
But when I address you, I can say Jid.
Yes, you can say Jid.
Yes.
That's fine.
But your real
that's perfect.
name?
Nobody ever gets that right, so that's right.
Good example, right?
Yeah.
And the Grammy Award winner for Best Rap Album goes to J.I.D.
Yes.
Sounds good, right?
Yes, that's perfect.
So okay, but your real name is Destin?
Yes.
Root?
Yes.
Is that how you pronounce it?
Yes, Destin Root.
Yeah, that's almost French. Yes, because Destin. Yeah, Destin is destin is destiny. Route is road. So you have quite like a prophecy name.
Yeah, my middle name is Choice too.
No way.
Promise. Destin Choice Root.
Yeah, bounce. Hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up. Just bounce. Oh shit, oh shit. What the fuck? Brussels, make some noise. Whoa, 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 whoa. Shit, I'ma call this shit mine, no one matter. Cause if you don't mind, it don't matter. Since she start fucking me, her ass got better. Whoa, shit. I'ma call this shit mine, no one matter. Cause if you don't mind, it don't matter. Since she start fucking me, her ass got better. Yeah, mine no one matter, mine no one matter. You got a bad shit, but mine was better. Finna getting money, nigga, time in the letter. If you talking money, man, I with the cheddar. No, I with the cheddar. Red in the lettuce, Betty. Shawty love gin like I'm a fetish. Mine no one better, can't trust these nigga. BG, kid, running through the six, that's against Atlanta City. All my niggas moving like the Chronicles of Rich. My big bro, plug, bring chronic in the city. Legalize weed, we can make some money in the city. They ain't get it. I've been on my grind like damn. Ooh, think I'm finna lose you a damn. Ooh, she is Superman like Cam Newton. Stephen Curry, shooting. 40 on me, never off. Pray to God they never cross. Bro, I got forever sauce. You can see it's spilling out. I've been on my grind like damn. Ooh, think I'm finna lose you a damn. Ooh, mind over matter, I'ma call this shit mind over matter. Cause if you don't mind, it don't matter. Since she start fucking me, her ass got better. Whoa, whoa, shit. I'ma call this shit mind over matter. Cause if you don't mind, it don't matter. Since she start fucking me, her ass got better. Since she start, make some motherfucking noise, Brussels. Having a good time, say hell yeah. You having a great time, say fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. If you love it, never had shit to it, say hell yeah, Jid. Alright, I'm fucking with y'all. We lit.
Brussels is the 6th stop. Is this your first time connecting with your fans in Europe?
No, I went on the Europe tour with J. Cole last year.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, you were with him,
yes.
opening with
I
him?
opened it up. Yeah, I opened the tour.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Yep.
But it was sold out so quick.
It's crazy. It was so crazy. And it was arenas, I feel like, in big venues. So.
Yeah. No more small venues from Mr. Cole.
Oh, no.
No. And how was that, like, to open for him?
It was crazy because it just opened my eyes up because that was literally the first time I've ever been to Europe.
Okay.
So I was just experiencing that. And we went to Australia as well, so it kind of took me across the world, and I saw a lot of stuff that I never, ever visualized.
Experienced.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah. Any everlasting impressions that you want to share so far from Europe?
I love it. It's like my second time, so I'm kind of like schooling the homies that's never been here before. Like,
Okay.
yo, we went here and showing them different stuff, but I'm still learning. I'm still like I'm still in tourist mode and just absorbing every moment.
Exactly.
'Cause I'm having a good time. Like, I love this stuff. I love coming over here. And I love traveling and animals and shit like that.
Yeah, and I think like you're really on the rise, and now you're like you are headlining your own show together with the fellas from EarthGang, but still you're here on your own now, so that's quite special. I think I don't know what you think about that, but I think it's quite special.
No, it's definitely special. I feel it every night when we go on stage. Like, the energy that's coming is just amazing.
Yeah.
Yo, what's good with y'all? Everybody straight? Is everybody good in here? Y'all woke? Everybody straight? Y'all in high as fuck. Are y'all high as fuck in here? Okay, some of y'all. It's cool. It's cool. Alright, yo, if you heard the Never Story Project, make some motherfucking noise right quick. Hell yeah, bro. If you heard the Never Story and you went and told one of your friends and they went and got that shit, make some noise. Cool shit. Alright, so if you heard that shit, I'm gonna need some help from y'all right quick. Help me out with this shit. Oh shit, y'all made that? This is for me? Can I have this? Like forever? Give me a hug. This is fire, bro. This is Goose Cool. Y'all ever heard this song, Goose Cool? With me and EarthGang? Alright, if you haven't, this shit is amazing. I really fuck with art and artists and shit like that. This is really tight. I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna give it to my mom or something like that. Thanks.
So let's talk about EarthGang. You are touring with your friends, I think, from EarthGang. You guys go way back with your work for Spillage Village.
Yes.
Yeah. Can you tell me a bit about your musical relationship and why they are on this tour with you?
It just makes sense. It's something we always had conversations about, like touring the world together and stuff like that. And to be able to do it like from a ground up, like a stepping stone, like mindset. That's like one of the best things. Then they're the homies. Like, I met them maybe 8 years ago or something like that.
Yeah, I noticed that you go way back. So that's a long grind together.
Yes.
That's almost like blood brothers in a way.
Yeah.
The ups and the downs.
Yeah, and we literally here together, so it's really cool because we've been making music for a minute, and we decided to put Spillage Village together, which is like our collective.
Yeah.
Along with a couple other guys. They're not here with us, obviously, but it's just cool to be able to build with people that you already have a relationship with.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your most recent body of work, The Never Story. For my audience who maybe still did not catch up to that, how would you describe that project?
I guess that's probably like the project I've been working on like my whole life.
Okay.
And it got the most exposure.
Yeah.
So it kind of opened me up to a lot of different fans and a lot of different ears that never heard of me before, because me signing with Interscope and Dreamville, it gave me a platform.
Indeed.
And everyone, I guess people liked it, so I'm here now. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I can really ask for. I want to take it beyond. I want to take it like way much farther. But for now, it's just like amazing to see what it's done in a short amount of time, a year's time.
A year's time, yeah. Your Never track was personally, for me, it's how I got to know you. And it was personally, for me, one of the best tracks of 2017, period. And I think I'm not from the States, and it's not my position to say so neither. But I think you should have gotten a Grammy nomination for that track. Like,
me too.
and I'm not saying that to like suck up to you or anything. Like, I genuinely think lyrical wise, pen wise, depth wise, emotion wise, production wise, with the second part of the song, all of that is a standout track.
Yeah.
But who am I?
No, don't say
And your entire track list on the entire Never project, besides Never, is super impressive to me.
Thank you.
There
I
is
like your
not
shirt,
one
too.
filler track on there.
Yeah.
Not one. I went through all of them and I was like, what is the filler track? There's no filler track. There's not one track that is like sort of... No, they're all done for me personally. So,
much.
my pleasure. And then, clearly, the numbers on the board tell me that many out there must agree, because your Never track has about 150k views on Genius, so everybody wants to see what the fuck you're actually saying, and that's a lot. And then you have about 20 million streamings on Spotify. So looking back, making that song, did you expect that you made a career-defining track? Because personally for me, that's it, that track.
Yeah. I guess in the moment when you're doing it, like, you never think of it like that. But I know it was like, it came from a sincere place. And it's like a real, for me, it's like emotional when I perform it. And when you see like the perform, are you coming, you gonna be at the show tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you see like the crowd's reaction when that song comes on, like, you can tell everybody feels something, some type of like crazy energy around it. And it's like a release. It's like a stress reliever for me too. So yeah, I think that was a moment I created and I didn't really expect it, but I'm happy that it came from.
Yeah, I really like the track because it's very simple. It's like, I think everybody can relate to the whole never been shit, never had shit, never do shit, never go shit, never get to shit. You know, like, it's like a flow that like I can really connect to for some reason. I mean, and everybody can connect to it in a different way. But anyway, congratulations on that.
Well, thank you.
And when this shit drop, first and foremost, everybody be safe. Everybody be fucking safe. Don't hurt nobody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody be protected. This is my insurance claim right now. But when this fucking beat drop, everybody lose their fucking mind and turn this bitch the fuck up. Everybody should be able to hear you next door when she kill this shit, right? Alright. So, check. When I say never had, y'all say shit. Never had, never had. And when I say never been, y'all say shit. Never been, never been. And when I say drop that, y'all say shit. Drop that, drop that. Whoa, whoa. Okay. Shit, shit, shit. Out, do shit. Whoa, shit, whoa, shit. Never been a bitch. Never had a rollie on the wrist. Never had shit. Never take, never ask you. Give me this, give me that. What? Oh yeah, never been, never had, never do shit. Out, do shit. Whoa, shit, whoa, shit. Shit. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, never had real dollars to my name, bro. Stimulate, bro. I ain't even in this shit with the fame, bro. It's the pain, bro. I'm to the niggas I came up. Say what? Heavy came up. Ain't doing the same stuff, but that heavy came up. Bitch really ain't up. Niggas thinking that they fucking with shit. Bro, they came up. Wow. So in this league, came up with the mind that was in too big. Even that's when they get too deep. I come up to the steps with a demon stick. You'll be up to the Lord what he means to me. Oh my God, it means to me. We ride with a beat of three. It is not what it seems to be. I can die, I can fly, I can try very easily. Oh my God. Whoa, 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 whoa. Burn bitch, same flight, no pilot. Surf dick, curve bitch, no boat. Back up, shit, bad timing. I gotta get on stage, you better get on stage. And you looking out the window, paint, in the brain, in these things, but in the way. If I say what it is, forget the lip. What's my point? I forget. Damn this bitch. I've been fucking up my script, so fuck this shit, I got this shit. And this one, what I have, I said it when I'm blocking shit. Blocks and shit. Dropping bitch, dropping second. Y'all niggas fall for anything. King Big, you're picking. Whoa shit, whoa shit. Buy niggas insane. Try eye nigga brisky. Rock for the wrist piece. Let's go, let's do it. Shit, shit, shit. Out, do shit down. Whoa, whoa, shit. Never been a bitch. Never had shit, never take, never ask me. Give me that shit. Give me that shit. Give me that shit. Everybody get low, get low. Get low, everybody get low. Everybody get low. Everybody get low. Everybody get low.
So it's about trust.
Jump, 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 jump. I got a question. I got a real question. Look, okay, what you call this shit? They don't suck. And if you think you're finna come up this, I'm close to boogie up just the fuck. Be taking and eating, I ain't down to. And then the air, baby, your ass stand there. I am once outstanding, stand outside until your man come. If you can leave with the key, we can play. We like us, so a nigga could never scurry. No nigga got woke up. She barely scratching the fucking surface. You need work, you need purpose. Everything cool, everybody track perfect. Everything cool, nobody act nervous. This is your defect, get your baby rap, nigga, here's a sack. We don't rap niggas, get the back from the ratchet. Get the back out the package. Little savage ass, ratchet ass, savage ass, ratchet ass, rapping ass, rapping ass. Spin it back, bring it down, spin it back, spin it back, spin it back, spin it back.
So let's talk about one of the features on your project. There's EarthGang, there's Mariba, yeah.
Yes.
And then there's, is it Black?
Yes,
Six Black?
it's black. It's
Yeah,
black. It's black.
very confusing. So you worked with him years before he blew up. I saw that in your body of work. How did you end up meeting each other, clicking musically? What's behind that?
I feel like it was a show. We met each other at a show,
Okay.
and I just dug the way he performed. He was a great performer, and his songs were amazing. And the same thing, it was just like some artistry type shit. But beyond that, we made a song. Like the first song he sent me, I did it, and it never actually came out. But we built a relationship, and it's like my brother, just like EarthGang. Like it's the same type of relationship. And he's just a great artist. That's one of the things about it. Mariba too, she's amazing.
Yeah, tell me about her, because that's the only, besides the girls ranting in the skits, that's the only girl that has vocals on your project, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and she's amazing. She's just an amazing artist as well. And
Where is she from?
She's from, she's from Atlanta. She's from East Atlanta.
Ah, okay.
I feel like she was born somewhere else. And
She sounds like from the UK, but maybe that's me messing up the accent.
she has so many like layers. I feel like she's Ethiopian. I don't want to get it wrong.
Okay.
But yeah, Mariba, that's an Ethiopian name.
Okay.
And she's just an amazing artist and someone I connected with through the Atlanta music scene, just like with Black, and I met EarthGang a little bit before that. But it's just always been like a family relationship with both of us.
Okay.
Yeah.
And why did those people land on the album and not others?
Because the relationship was already there.
Okay.
And I know like the type of vibe we have. And they were just perfect for what I was trying to display, and they were already part of the story that I was trying to tell. So it wasn't that hard for me to like say, this song for you, and I feel like you'll kill this song, and they executed like tremendously on that. Yeah.
Okay. There's quite a few questions here, so I did remember.
No, it's totally fine.
Are there any other female artists that like touch you and that may be a good organic match for you to be on a future project?
Yeah, I like. It's so many I can't even name them all. And
If you had to pick three.
You ever heard of Tierra Whack? She's
Nope.
dope. She's an amazing artist from
Atlanta?
Philly. She's from Philly.
Okay, and her name is Tierra
Whack.
Whack, as in
Yeah,
whack.
yeah.
WAC.
WHACK.
Okay. Okay.
LMA. LMI.
LMA.
Yeah, she made the song Boot Up. Have you ever heard that? Boot Up, Boot Up. You heard it? She's amazing.
From the UK.
Yes.
That's a recent hit. I know the title.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Maybe a classic.
like Willow Smith or something like that.
Oh,
'Cause
that is
Our
interesting.
birthday is on the same day.
Oh.
So I just always been a big fan.
Both Scorpios.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Besides dropping the bars and the insane display of punchlines, like I was reading through everything and I was like, when is he gonna stop? It's like one after one after the other after the other after the other. You also tease everybody with your singing, so what's up with that?
It's something I've just been practicing. I didn't even know I could really do it, but I started practicing listening to like Frank Ocean and like D'Angelo and stuff, and Arctic Monkeys and Little Dragon. And I always listen to them, and I always sing their lyrics. And it just kind of like, it's like, oh, I kind of got a voice of my own. It kind of opened me up to like trying stuff like that. I wasn't really comfortable with it. Like, I don't really like singing in front of people necessarily, but
still, I think it's bold that you try, and the harmonies and the melodies stick.
Yeah.
So, and it's not something I would associate immediately with a rap artist from Atlanta.
Yeah.
And I congratulate you for it, and I just definitely encourage you to keep on doing it.
No, I'm 100%. I'm going to go even deeper into it. Like,
yeah.
It really.
Because now it's like, it's on, correct me if I pronounce it wrong, Hereditary? Hereditary.
Yeah.
It's in All Bad, and it's in the intro. You start it because you overlay your vocals with the vocals of somebody else, right?
Yeah.
James.
It was so many people. It was Sean McVerry. It was Johnny Venus of EarthGang.
Okay.
It was Ari Lennox. She's a part of Dreamville. And me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really liked it. But regardless of the singing, I think you show enormous skill displaying a more sensitive side lyrically on those tracks. There's less braggadocio and more sentiment and emotion.
Yeah.
Like you get to find things from the human behind you. And like I said, it's not something I associate with the style of music currently coming from Atlanta. I don't expect Quavo to open his heart right now. You understand? Like, you know? Do you think it's important as a rapper to show that vulnerability?
As an artist, in total, like, not even just a rapper, like, it's harder to do that when you're, like, as a rapper, it's more, like, bravado involved into it. But I see myself as, like, more of an artist. I like rapping and stuff. That's, like, my thing. I can do that. But those songs were harder for me to, you know what I'm saying? I pull from a different place.
Definitely. And I think it shows a certain versatility where as a rapper, if you can, it's like Pusha T, like he's probably always going to talk about selling drugs. Even now. Yeah. Even in days where he still probably does not do it. I don't know. But like, you're never going to expect that type of song of him, so he stays in that type of target group. Yeah. Whereas as a rapper, if you can do like Post Malone also has that skill where he can be very sensitive, and all of a sudden he reaches a huge audience because of it, and I think that is quite destined for you as well.
Destined.
Yeah, I'm using that on purpose. I'm gonna use it a lot. So there's one quote in your lyrics, but it's all over basically. But there's one quote. It's like, all right, I feel amazing. I can feel the haters. Do something. And during an interview with Angie Martinez, you said you are more than ready to be challenged. Yeah, that was quite clear. Yeah. And then you made an impressive radio tour where you just casually dropped killer freestyle after whatever, and not for like 2 minutes. Or like 3 minutes, because you can compare other artists, and then after 3 minutes they're like, they laugh, they're like, haha, we're gonna stop now. But you go until 7 minutes, 6 minutes. So like the gravitas of your lexicon is just insane to me. So
thank you so much.
Did you always have this knack for wordplays and punchlines? Because you got kicked out of school, but that didn't really bother your lexicon.
Nah, I was always like a good writer in English class or whatever type of literature class. And kind of like a class clown, I like making jokes. I like making people laugh in a sense. Not all the time, but it's just something I always was good at. So
it's also a bit in your music.
Yeah.
The humor.
Yeah.
I can't really say it like from the head, but there's like one line. I'm not gonna repeat it, but you say you don't. Yeah. I think it's funny.
That's just like, and it's like, it goes back to like literature class and stuff for me. I always like try to get like an attention grabber to get people's attention, and then I'll get into like the meaning or whatever I'm talking about. But I always try to do stuff like that just to make people like, oh. Or
And there was
shocked.
also the underwear track where you
Yeah.
say in the verse like, dude, he said underwear. That made me laugh. I was like, what? That really made me laugh because you can even see it in the Genius. And yeah, I thought there you see the humor. But how important is lyricism for you in hip hop today? Because we do have a new generation that leans more towards the little Uzis, little Pumps, and what's the other one? J.I.D.
I love that. I love the type of music they make. I just trying to be myself more than try to be a part of like the current wave and stuff.
Yeah.
Cause they're amazing at what they do. Like
Definitely.
I think Lil Pump is a genius. Gucci Gang, he said that so many times and it's a big hit.
Mm-hmm.
I said so many words and never, and it's like, but it all stands. It all has its place in the music.
Exactly.
And it makes sense for like the different.
But
the duality.
yeah, but will Lil Pump land in a top 5 of best rapper in the US? Will he ever land there?
In some people's list, he made.
Okay,
In some
okay,
people's list.
fair enough.
Yeah, in some people's list, but
But for you, obviously, I think we can call you a lyricist.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that's what in any case, we are in the midst of a rap beef in hip hop. I know you would love one. You mentioned that.
I wouldn't love it, but
No, I know.
You know.
But I felt the ambition when you said to Angie Martinez, like, I'm ready for anybody who thinks he's better than me. And that's what I like. Because you said, I come from love. I don't want to fight with anybody, but I'm ready for anybody. So personally, I'm waiting for that. No, but personally, I'm waiting for that one who has the balls to challenge you. Because personally, really for me, from everything that is upcoming now, I'm just like, I told my entire team that I'm gonna throw compliments for days, so that's what I'm doing. But anyway, what's your take on the current rap beef between Pusha and Drake, or even the riffraff between Cole and Lil Pump? Just your view on that? How do you look at that? Is it entertainment?
I think it's entertainment. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I think it's all entertainment. It's really funny. I like to. It's like a competitive thing. I don't think more so between like Cole and Lil Pump, but as far as like what's going on with the other guys, it's definitely just competitive. No one's dying, so it's not like really beef.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? As far as to my standards of what beef is, but it's definitely an entertainment type thing. It's good for like the fans. The fans like seeing it. You know what I'm saying? Where it goes and how people are gonna take jabs at each other, but. I think it's pretty fun.
Yeah,
I'm a fan of hip hop too, so when I see it, I'm like, yes, go.
Exactly.
Do it. Like, I'm all for it.
I'm the same because I like it when then kids are encouraged to go and jump to the lyrics and see what they are actually saying to each other.
Yeah.
That's what I think is nice about it. It goes back to the days where rap battles were like, a thing where now, although there's no culture of like real rap battle here in Belgium. But over in the States, of course. So that's why
like,
I can't
you
really.
You ever heard of like Smack DVD? Like Smack DVD is like a whole rap battle league, and it has like legends like Murder Mook and like Loaded Lux and like just party like just crazy lyricists who sit there and battle each other on stage in front of hundreds and thousands of people.
Okay.
And it's like an amazing thing. I still watch them to this day because it's like amazing. Like it's a talent and it's such a skill to it. And some people.
If they invite you, would you go?
Yes. I mean that's why I rap the way I do now.
Okay.
Because of watching those type of things.
Okay.
Yeah, that kind of like inspires me to say certain things and trying to be edgy with the music and stuff like that.
Murder, the game, killing metaphysical, living the rain, vision, not a typical nigga, the same picture, but I'm living it, should I change? Am I tripping, a nigga be tripping, I'm feeling like most of you niggas be slipping, I'm giving you tips, and the niggas you're whipping and slipping, I say you stupid, and I reminisce another stupid nigga, what they do to niggas, killing, shoot a nigga, yeah, they were doing it, niggas, I fucked up, whatever. I gotta do that over again. Hold on. From the top? Should I do it from the top? Alright. Y'all sure I should do it from the top? Y'all sure I should do it from the top? I don't like fucking up. I haven't done this song a lot, so it's like different. But I'm gonna do it again. Whoa. Shit. Okay, I'm counting up. Yeah, high off the ground, watch me count it up. Yeah, got me a pound, burning it down with us. Yeah, let's hit the town, is you down or not? What? Look at me now, I done found me some. Treasure inside the trash, sever my hands, reaching through the metal and glass. It's been a blast, feel the magic in the madness. Give me your hands, give me passion, anything that can equal some satisfaction. Looking for love at the end of this here bottle. Looking for pub, let me plan your next album. Call from above, tell me G's, you've been allowed appointed. Re-emerge, kicking lyrics in the south, no issue. Wipe that drizzle off your mouth. It's time to wake up the house. Y'all niggas been playing skin first blouses. I'ma keep my shirt on until some hoes come out. Always keep my word, homie. Y'all know nothing else. I'm your father, go get a switch or a belt. Interrupting my method. In here making this velvet. Grab my dick and do a thrust with my pelvis. My shoes sway, but don't fuck with no Elvis. I'm from the era of real shit. Killer bee, kill shit. Killer bee, real quick. Float like butterflies. Sting like killer bee. Flow worth kilograms. You niggas killing me. Thinking you ability. What shit to an enema? Enemy. Anyone get it? I'm the epitome. Okay, count it up. Yeah, high off the ground, watch me count it up. Yeah, got me a pound, burning it down with us. Yeah, let's see the town, is you down or not? Found me up. Methods to all the madness, checking my bag, checking my hand, checking in cash and checking in balance and hard work. Canvas is gripping and challenged by the candidate. Okay, murder by murder, the game killing, metaphysical, living the range, vision, not a typical picture, the same living, but I'm limited edition. I changed feeling, am I tripping? The nigga be tripping, feeling like most of you niggas be slipping, giving you tips and the niggas you witness. I say you stupid, but hell, regardless, another stupid nigga, what they do to niggas, killing, shoot a nigga, damn, then recruit a nigga, boot a shoot a nigga, send him to the other side. Is you gon' never love for the ride? Niggas is fucking tough to this bucket time, but then motherfucker better buckle down, cause I'm coming up, nigga, hella mounted. Know my name cross hella counties. Was a shouty, been around the world, ooh yeah, let me tell you about it. Keep this shit cool, better cut it. Keep this too shit, mad about it. Get some money, nigga jealous, so him and his fellas come to live in hell about it. No problem, you happy cause you doing your job. Body whole car, I never played with laboratories. I was busy inside the laboratory, looking out the window like a Labrador to the bullshit. I'm a matador in a pulpit like Godson, not a daddy's boy. Carnivore, ready for any war, send him for 50 more minutes.
Y'all make some noise for J.I.D. one time, man. Let's go!
I'm gonna get it right one day. That shit's super new. I'm gonna get it right one day, you know? Whatever. You guys like it, I'm cool. Alright, check this out. Fuck that.
So I discovered Dicaprio only because of the Never story. And I was equally impressed by the timelessness of the project, considering it's already 3 years old.
Yeah.
So, my first question about that project, my favorite tracks are The Hooligans on the Throat, by the way.
Oh, that's great.
I never heard OG Mako like that.
Yeah.
My first question regarding that project, what was the vision or idea behind that to build this entire body of work around Leonardo Dicaprio? Skits including.
Yeah.
Why? Like how? Explain me.
He's my favorite actor. One of my favorite actors.
Yeah.
And at the time when I was making that project, it was kind of like he didn't have an Oscar at the time. And I wasn't signed at the time, so I was like, wow, like I'm doing all this work, and I'm not getting recognized for it. It's kind of the same as Leonardo Dicaprio.
He had to wait a long time to get his stature.
And I felt like the same thing, not as extensive as his was, but I just felt underappreciated in the same type of mindset. So now I'm dropping like DiCaprio 2 song, and it's like he got his Oscar and I got signed and things are going well, so it's gonna be like a different, I guess, mindset towards it.
So, but then like, because there are skits from different movies, there are skits from his environmental speech, and that's where you start the project from, and that's like a lot of meaningful stuff.
Yeah.
And then you drop your music in between, and you also dedicate the entire cover towards it. Like, that's how it started. It was just like, DiCaprio didn't win, I'm not winning, we're secret brothers, I'm gonna do this.
Facts.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And I did all that by myself. Like, I was literally sitting there for a couple months just putting these pieces together and watching all these stuff and pulling from different movies. I can't do that now because at the time I was unsigned, but now I'm like the label, so they'll have to clear it and it'll take so much longer. So
is that why it's not on Spotify?
that's why. Yeah.
Will it ever be on Spotify? Maybe remastered and license free? Or it's too hard?
It would be so hard because I have all of those records. I still have a lot of that stuff, but it was just. I just think it would be so hard to like get that done in the way I want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it could just live where it is.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
It just be a underground gem.
Definitely. There are many movie references in your music. There's DiCaprio, there's Matthew McConaughey. Love that one, by the way.
Yeah.
There's James Bond, there's Beowulf. Even, I don't know if you even meant that, but there's also Legend of the Fall.
Yeah, I did.
And then there's a track on your Paratsu project. It's called Grand Theft Auto, which personally for me could be like the score of like a huge movie.
Yeah.
The entire production, Mariba, her vocals, they had like a slightly more commercial thing, like love it, whatever.
That's an old project. I can't believe you found that. That's from like 2013 maybe.
I told you I really do my
That's
research.
crazy. That's so crazy.
My question is therefore, are you movie buff?
Yes, 100%.
Okay.
I watch movies as much as I can. Like, I love watching movies, and I take a lot of like inspiration from movies because I want to write them one day. Like, I already have like scripts and stuff. Like, I'm really big into stuff like that.
Yeah, well, your tracks sound like movies. Like when you listen to it, there's so much words that visualize your sentences, your lyrics, that you're really drawn in a world quite quickly, and your production personally also feels like a movie type of vibe for me. So are there any current Netflix addictions you want to share?
Netflix. Not specifically Netflix.
Hulu? Handmaid's Tale? You watch it?
Yes, I love it.
Second season?
Yes.
You watch the last?
Right now.
Yeah?
I haven't seen the most recent one because I've been on the road.
Okay.
But as soon as I get off the road, I'm gonna binge.
You watch the Handmaid's Tale?
Handmaid's Tale is amazing.
It's amazing.
Blessed be the fruit.
Blessed be the fruit. Oh my god. I think it's the best thing right now for the small screen.
I love it.
That and Billions.
And the Hundreds. If you ever seen that too.
That's on Netflix, right?
That's on Netflix.
I haven't watched that.
The Hundreds is good.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, but A+ for mentioning the Handmaid's Tale. I was like, cool, very cool.
I love it.
So you recently communicated on your Twitter, and you said it just now as well, that a DiCaprio follow-up is coming, a track, album, project, EP?
It's gonna be an album.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be an album. It's done. I'm just here.
Okay.
So as soon as I get off the road and everything lines up, I'm gonna start rolling that out.
And what can we expect? Like more of the same but better, broader?
Yeah, it's gonna be broader. I feel like the last project was 7 or 8 songs. It's probably gonna be a few more, and it's just gonna be like where I'm at, my mindset today, and
with DiCaprio skits including?
we're gonna try and get them cleared. It's so hard. It's so hard to do it because it's movies, it's speeches and stuff like that.
And if you distort it,
however,
same thing?
they'll still like. It's hard when you label.
Because I really loved it. I think there's even a fight scene from him with Kate Winslet. Is it from that movie?
Yes.
I was like, you put that in there?
I feel like it's Redemption Road.
Redemption Road.
Yeah.
It's a very hard movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I hope DiCaprio, the man, finds out about your work. I think he's a hip hop head.
That is my thing. If I can make that happen, that would like.
I'm so sure it will happen. Like, I'm calling it now. I'm manifesting it in the camera. It will happen. And then it will happen, and then you'll think of me, and you said that crazy girl from Belgium told it would happen.
It's her idea.
No, definitely not. So, there are many references to fate in your music. You mentioned karma. There's biblical references. There's even Rastafari references. Yeah. Do you consider yourself a religious person, or are you more a child of the universe, therefore spiritual? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm more spiritual. I take what I love from like different religions, and I just apply it to my life. But I'm more spiritual in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I felt. So Method Man gave you a huge shout out. A huge shout out because like he stopped and he was like, no, put that song on. I know this is my homie. I saw that and I was like, I was like
That's
so
my-
amazed.
That's the OG. That's the OG. I love him.
And a real spitter.
Yeah, he's amazing.
And an amazing grainy voice like yours.
Yeah, we got a song together too.
No way.
Facts. We do.
Wow. There's not many who can say that because Method Man is not really interested that much in the new generation
Not
on that
really.
level because he's more a little bit old-fashioned now.
Yeah, and I just met him officially. I met the whole squad, not all 50,000 of them.
Yeah.
But I met RZA. Shaq,
Okay.
Meth.
Are you gonna do his show?
Hopefully we can link something like beyond.
Because I'm so happy
But I
that
gotta
Method
nominate-
Man has a show like that.
Yeah.
Like Snoop has his own lane now, and I love it when artists can like grow older in the business and like contribute in different ways.
Yeah, that's amazing.
And I was like, Method Man is an amazing actor. Like he was in The Wire. He like has epic roles as well.
Yeah.
And for me, I was very happy as a fan to see him to get that show. Like
Yeah,
you know.
nah, he's a genius talent. So I hope something like, I'm sure it will.
Yeah.
I'm sure it will.
So then you also met Nas.
Yes, kinda.
Well, there's a picture.
Just took a picture.
Yeah.
Just took a picture.
Any impressions? Because that's the legend. You reference him, like you mention him a lot.
Yeah, I love Nas, but
Yeah.
it wasn't that deep. It was just a picture. At the time, it was before anybody knew anything about anything. It was just like, hey,
Yeah.
what's up? Can we take
But
a picture?
still, you have that picture though.
Got the picture. For
I
that.
don't have that picture. I'm sorry, just facts. Okay, about Dreamville. You signed to Dreamville a while ago. What does that mean for you as an artist to have somebody like J. Cole, who's like the father of hip hop currently, with Kendrick as his father, maybe, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, counterparts.
Yeah. What does that for you, and how does he make the difference?
He's just another genius talent, and he's just a genuine person. That came like real
Organic?
organic, very organic, just because he's a good person, and that's how I base my whole anything. I wouldn't have dealt with him if I didn't feel like he was as genuine as he is, and it was very organic. So he's just an inspiration in a way.
Definitely.
Yeah, and he listens a lot. We
Okay.
have real conversations outside of just music, and that helps me with the music. So I'm just grateful for stuff like that, even just the small things. For
Yeah, I think to have him as a mentor, or just somebody who's looking over your shoulder in a way, I think it's quite impressive because, you know, like he is or comes across, because I don't know him, of course, but he comes across genuine, and the way he's been releasing music and the type of music that he has been releasing also felt really genuine.
yeah, he's a great guy.
Yeah. So what's up for the future? Because you kind of set the bar super high with
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah,
That is like, because now you have that track and the project, because okay, Never is a great track and that's where everybody knows you from, but there are different tracks on the Never story that are very good as well. So what is up for you? What can we expect, and what do you wish for yourself for the end of 2018?
I just want to take everything I did and just blow it up even bigger. Try to make better music and just become like a better artist, a better writer and stuff like that. I've been working on like different styles of writing. So the stuff that I'm gonna be doing, it might not be exactly the same. I'm gonna do what people love me to do, but it's gonna be more like trying to do different things in a better way. Just become a better writer. That's what I want to be, like the best writer I could be, and be able to tell stories with less words, or however I want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Just working on my craft and totally, and just probably get a Grammy or something.
Yeah, like I'm also gonna say this on the camera. I'm pretty sure that is all in the cards for you. Like I consider this conversation just as important as when I interviewed J. Cole
Yeah.
pre-dreads.
Oh my gosh.
And I consider this conversation just as important as when I interviewed Kendrick for the first time, because I interviewed him twice.
Yeah.
And not many people can say that, at least here in Belgium and in Europe.
Yeah, that's great.
So this is as equally as important for me, because like personally, and I'm repeating myself, I think there's nobody out there like you right now. I think you can
thank
kill
you
the
so
game,
much.
and I'm really looking forward to see you win.
Thank you so much.
And then my final question, and that's the only gimmick question I have. If I say Belgium, what?
Waffles?
Hold on.
All right, go ahead.
If I say Belgium, we're already in the right way. If I say Belgium, what 3 words pop in your head, and it doesn't matter if it's right or wrong?
Like waffles?
Exactly, that's one.
All right. I don't know, like Italian food. I don't know why.
Okay, whatever.
Maybe.
Italian food. Italian. Okay.
I may be wrong, but beer. Oh my, yeah, of course. I'm not a big beer drinker though.
Yeah, but that's like mostly my
But
like.
it definitely, you're right, 100%. That should have popped in my head.
Well, you know, like the cliches answers are waffles, beer, chocolate, Tintin. Is that?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a brain fart.
So basically that's it. Okay. Thank you so much for having me.
No, thank you.
We're gonna take the Polaroids.
Okay.
I know that nothing can stop me.